if Canelo was 100% confident in himself, I don't know why he wouldn't fight me, especially since, seeing that everybody in his team is on steroids, which means including him, so he never got off
You
the
think
steroids.
he's on steroids?
Of course. Sure. How does five?
You saw De La Hoya
How do five people out of your camp get tested positive for steroids?
Right.
You know what I mean? No, all those fucking dudes in that camp are dirty.
Today we are diving straight into controversy. The opening seconds waste no time, launching direct accusations that Canelo and even his entire camp are dirty. When a fighter openly claims multiple teammates tested positive and suggests the star never stopped using, that's not casual trash talk, it's a reputational grenade. The tone is aggressive, unapologetic, and meant to provoke. When someone like Chael Sonnen reinforces the suspicion, it amplifies the noise. Suddenly this isn't locker room gossip. It feels coordinated, loud, and designed to stick. Right from the start, the audience is pulled into chaos.
This thing that happened with Canelo, I know you spoke a little bit about it, but do you feel, in your opinion, the fight should be called off, or what they're doing is the right thing, and he's doing the right things to prove that it is a tainted sample?
The truth is that we'll probably never know. You have to make your own decisions and judgments, which is sometimes dangerous. Was he cheating? Was he unlucky? Either way, his reputation is tarnished forever.
Now the story explodes into something bigger than rumor. The narrative shifts from accusation to alleged admission, and that's a seismic difference. When the face of modern boxing is linked to confirmation rather than denial, the emotional stakes skyrocket. Fans feel blindsided, critics feel justified, and supporters search for nuance. This is the kind of development that fractures a fan base overnight. It forces everyone to pick a side. In boxing, perception shapes legacy as much as performance. And right here, perception takes a heavy hit.
If my team has 7 fighters come out positive for steroids, we'd be shut down. The whole gym, nobody'd be able to work with us. So now, why is he getting special treatment? Because he's worth hundreds of millions of dollars? I mean, it sucks that it has to come to this point where people are cheating in your face, and then nobody says shit. It's always, that wasn't we were not involved with them. Like, bro, what the fuck? At the end of the day, you have 7 people that come up positive steroids, man. What's going on? What are we doing? They need to investigate them and get a big penalty, bro. Something, like, what the fuck? Like, wait, 7 people come out positive for steroids and nobody's saying shit?
Here's where the long-term damage begins to settle in. The question isn't just whether he cheated or was unlucky. The real issue is permanence. Once doubt enters the conversation, it never fully leaves the room. Every championship win, every highlight reel knockout becomes subject to re-examination. Analysts start revisiting past performances with fresh skepticism. In a sport built on honor and toughness, suspicion spreads quickly. This is where legacy starts carrying an invisible asterisk. And those marks are nearly impossible to erase.
How is it ethical that you have 6 fighters testing dirty from the same camp and we don't have questions or consequences? Where's the boxing media? I mean, they crucified Ryan Garcia every fucking day for a full year over a tiny bit of Austrian. So why are they so quiet now?
Now attention turns to the gym itself, and that's critical. When multiple fighters from one camp test positive, coincidence starts sounding like culture. Critics begin questioning structure, oversight, and accountability. If 7 fighters are implicated, it raises systemic concerns. The outrage grows louder because fans demand consistency in punishment. The conversation shifts from one superstar to institutional responsibility. And when big money surrounds that institution, doubt intensifies. This segment plants the seed that the issue might be bigger than one man.
I think Canelo hasn't been taking Clenbuterol for a long ass time. Y'all think he ain't back on that shit? Or y'all think it was just a mistake? Because I go to Mexico all the time. I'm from Houston, from Texas. I'm in Mexico all the time eating steak. I ain't never got...
The 2018 incident resurfaces, reopening an old chapter many hoped was closed. Clenbuterol, contaminated meat, suspension, it all comes flooding back. Some believed the explanation, others never did. But history matters in cases like this. Once a fighter has tested positive before, future scrutiny multiplies. The public rarely offers unlimited second chances. This reminder reframes the present situation through past controversy. It suggests repetition rather than randomness. And that makes the narrative heavier.
Say a lot of negative things about Canelo's resume, but I won't. I wanna, pay homage to the fighters that he fought. And if he don't want to pay homage to the fighters I fought, if he think they nobodies, then come fight time, then I wonder what they're going to say after I beat him.
When he pushed you, I know you've gained weight. You look actually a lot bigger. When he gave you a half shove, how is that size feeling now?
Listen, that wasn't nothing.
What
I mean? That little push didn't do nothing, as you can see. But come fight time, we're not going to be pushing, we're going to be punching, so it doesn't even matter.
Then the money conversation takes over. Comparisons to other fighters who faced harsher consequences fuel claims of double standards. When names like Ryan Garcia are mentioned, fairness becomes the central issue. Add accusations of influence and alleged cover-ups, and it escalates beyond sport. Boxing has always revolved around power structures and financial leverage. When a fighter generates massive revenue, some wonder if rules soften. Whether true or not, that perception damages credibility. And credibility is everything in a scandal.
However they rate me, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we got to fight, and I'm going to win the fight. As simple as that.
Can I ask you about if there's any rematch clause with this fight with Canelo?
No, it's not.
Is that something you push for?
No, I didn't.
And is any weight restrictions to the fight at all?
No, it's not.
A lot of fighters would like to put on a weight restriction to this type of fight. Why didn't you want to do that?
Because I want him at his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no, reasons why, he didn't feel good or anything. I want him at his best.
Rivals now enter the spotlight with sharpened opinions. Subtle hints quickly transform into direct implications. When opponents question endurance and physique, it hits differently. These are professionals who understand physical preparation. Their skepticism carries weight because they share the battlefield. Even without formal evidence, repeated doubt plants suspicion. Fighters rarely unite on anything, but controversy creates common ground. And when peers question legitimacy, it echoes louder than media criticism.
Oh, I'm feeling great. I've been working out. Actually, I just got done running before we, head into the press conference. So everything is going according to plan, and I'm looking forward to becoming a 3-time undisputed champion come September 13th.
The legends and elite voices step forward next. Mayweather revisits old critiques with renewed confidence. Crawford's calculated comments feel strategic yet pointed. When accomplished champions speak, it shapes narrative direction. Their words are dissected more seriously than online speculation. This isn't casual commentary, it's professional rivalry layered with history. The tension thickens because these opinions come from inside the sport. It moves the issue from rumor to competitive context. Now the scandal intersects with potential confrontation.
Raphael kind of made a great point when talking about sizes. Because he said, if you look at them two together now, they look the same size. He said, people have got the idea of the size thing wrong. It's not looking at them as a physical package. It's who has absorbed the bigger shots in the weight division. And it was good. It was a very good point. It was like, Canelo has been hit by light heavyweights and super middleweights for the best part of a decade.
Basically.
He's so used to taking those shots. Whereas Crawford hasn't. Crawford's been hit by 140 guys and 147 guys for the best part of a decade.
Yeah.
What's Crawford going to be like? So basically, he's trying to say, Canelo could easily absorb Crawford shots. Can Crawford easily absorb Canelo's punches?
If you're taking shots from Triple G, Sergei Kovalev, Dmitry Bivol, and you're staying on your feet, not getting hurt.
Not even getting wobbled.
Not even getting wobbled, just literally shaking it off.
Yeah.
You can take Terence Crawford shots.
100%.
Crawford's approach becomes a statement of intent. No rematch clause, no catch weight demands, no protective conditions. He wants Canelo at full strength, no excuses allowed. That signals supreme confidence in preparation and skill. It reframes the contest as pure merit rather than manipulation. Crawford positions himself as the risk-taker, the one moving up boldly. That narrative contrasts sharply with the controversy clouding his opponent. In doing so, he subtly claims moral high ground. And that resonates with fans.
Talk all the crazy stuff about me going up and having a tough time, but he went up in weight and lost. That's the difference. I went up weight and won. He went up and lost. You know, so let's not do that, Canelo.
The weight jump cannot be overstated. Moving from 147 to 168 pounds is monumental. 3 divisions mean bigger frames, harder punches, thicker durability. It's not just about gaining muscle, it's about absorbing force. Crawford's willingness to attempt this magnifies the drama. Historically, such leaps define careers, for better or worse. Success would be legendary, failure understandable. That dynamic makes the matchup compelling regardless of controversy. It's ambition colliding with established dominance.
I got the speed over Canelo. I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out. From Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't do
obviously,
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not Kovalev.
Kovalev was older. He
Billy Joe.
does. Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot of power, but all those guys that you name is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is not there.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo going?
Tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching him, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too. It'll be good.
The technical analysis deepens the intrigue. Analysts emphasize punch resistance and accumulated wear at higher weights. Canelo has taken shots from naturally bigger men for years. Crawford hasn't faced that sustained physical reality. Skill can neutralize size, but only to a point. The debate becomes cerebral rather than emotional. Can adaptability offset conditioning? This is where boxing purists lean forward. Because beneath scandal lies genuine stylistic fascination.
He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. I think this fight is gonna be in the books of the history of boxing for sure. That's for sure.
For sure, them belts coming with me. They coming home with me. I'm telling you right now.
You can see it, but it's gonna be difficult. You take it to your home.
I'm taking them. And ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about it come fight night.
I know Turkey is in your corner,
I promise you.
But look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
You see I'm different than all the other ones.
No, I see you. No, you don't know different. You're nothing different.
I'm different.
Nothing different.
I'm different.
We'll see.
You're gonna see.
We'll
know it.
We'll see.
We're gonna see.
Strategic matchmaking accusations reappear here. Critics argue Canelo times opponents carefully, targeting favorable moments. Whether accurate or exaggerated, the perception lingers. Crawford, however, represents a fresh and hungry challenge. He's not aging, drained, or compromised. That removes certain narrative excuses. If this fight happens, advantages appear more balanced. It becomes a cleaner competitive equation. And that intensifies anticipation.
If this Canelo fight, if you're able to be successful and victorious, like, how important is it for you to be able to rank yourself amongst all the top guys that ever did this thing?
It'd be great. That's why you take the chance. This is by far the biggest opportunity, but the biggest risk that I ever took in my career.
Yeah.
And I understand what's at stake, and I understand the level of competition that I'm up against, and that what makes it great. You know, that's what all the great fighters will want, because it's a high risk, high reward type of fight. You come out on top. Look at everything that's gonna happen after that. You one of the top 5 fighters in the world ever, probably.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Where you rank it? Because I put that on Twitter. I said, if you beat Canelo, I put you in my top 5 ever.
The clash of skill versus power defines this segment. Crawford emphasizes boxing IQ and adaptability. He respects Canelo but highlights tactical superiority. That blend of humility and confidence is compelling. It avoids disrespect while asserting dominance. The contrast in styles promises strategic chess rather than reckless brawl. Fans begin visualizing angles, counters, adjustments. It feels like a masterclass waiting to unfold. And that's why the hype grows.
Crawford just won his debut at 154. Said if the money's right, we'll fight. Everybody wants that fight. What do you feel about that matchup? People saying the weight, all this stuff. How do you feel about that?
You know, everybody wants to fight me. Everybody calling me out and everything. And, you know, like I say, I have nothing to win with Crawford. 2-3 weights class less than me. But if the money is right, why not? Right? Why not? But look, I'm focused 100% on Berlanga. I know I have a challenge in front. I never overlook any fighter. So I'm focused 100% in this, and then we'll see.
Legacy now becomes the heartbeat of the narrative. Discussions of all-time rankings elevate the stakes. Crawford winning could alter historical placement permanently. Canelo defending solidifies a decade of control. This isn't just about belts, it's about immortality. When fighters speak about top 5 status, they're chasing eternity. High risk meets high reward in pure form. Moments like these define eras. And both men understand it.
Canelo, what did you think about the shove and that moment that happened on stage?
I'm turning on right now.
Right? Yeah. Did it make you want to go harder for the 13?
I don't know, but made me feel more excited.
I love it.
I'm gonna train so far.
Canelo's response adds another layer of realism. He claims limited gain from facing a smaller opponent. Yet financial incentives keep the door open. That tension between pride and profit is classic boxing. It reveals the business side beneath competitive fire. Canelo positions himself as established king, Crawford as ambitious challenger. The dynamics feel almost political. Each side calculates risk differently. And that complexity makes it fascinating.
But we don't talking about the streets. We're talking about boxing, the beautiful sport of boxing. So that's different, way different than the streets.
The shove shifts everything from promotional to personal. Physical contact outside the ring breaks scripted tension. It signals frustration, ego, and raw emotion. Crawford's composed reaction only heightens intensity. Suddenly it feels less about selling tickets and more about pride. Moments like this alter psychological balance. Fans sense authenticity in unscripted sparks. And that authenticity fuels anticipation. Rivalry becomes real.
Turkey, you need to put a small ring, the smaller ring in the...
Hey, Matt. Yeah. The only running that I'm going to be doing is running upside his head, and I can assure you that. Facts. And he got a big head, too.
Verbal warfare escalates rapidly here. Calls for a small ring and promises of relentless pressure intensify drama. The language sharpens, confidence bordering on defiance. Psychological tactics begin replacing calm analysis. Each fighter attempts to impose mental dominance. It's no longer hypothetical, it's confrontational. When tone shifts this dramatically, tension becomes palpable. Viewers feel the collision approaching. And that energy carries momentum forward.
What do you think about that fight?
Canelo Crawford
Good fight. Good fight. Canelo has advantage because Crawford moving up, but my advice to Crawford is like maintain the speed, improve the speed, and improve the strength. Because it's hard to go up in high weight and maintain your speed. So speed is the key. Like he should focus on speed, footwork, and improve the power.
The experts close with divided conviction. Pacquiao highlights speed as the ultimate weapon. Bivol reminds everyone that power at higher weights changes outcomes. Eddie Hearn's shifting opinion reflects genuine uncertainty. Stephen A. Smith firmly backs Crawford by decision. When seasoned analysts disagree this openly, unpredictability reigns. That unpredictability is what defines superfights. Everything feels possible. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.